So this is broken again. I did do a temp repair on it a few years ago. It's lasted quite well, but I think what I'm going to do this time is use one of these arms that I found on eBay from a seller called VW Base, and I think this is going to do a much better job than the temporary fix that I put together. So this face here simply pulls away, and here we have the control unit with 4 screws that needs to be removed. You have this ball on the end of the arm which sits in a recess behind that heater control dial, and on the old one that has broken off. Now my temp fix was to drill a 1mm hole in the end of the arm, and I inserted a dressmaker's pin which had a plastic acrylic end on it. That's probably why it's worn out, but that worked well for a few years. But I think it's time for a proper fix now. And this is just a view of the back of the heater control unit, and this arm is going to sit in here. There's a little recess in there. Now I'm not going to show the taking apart of this unit because the seller of these replacement arms, they've made a video already showing an in-depth guide how to take that apart. I don't think I could do any better, so I'll place a link in the description to their guide and also a link to their eBay shop where you can purchase these replacement arms. They appear to be the same material as the original. It looks like a die-cast material. Very good quality. Exactly the same as the as what Volkswagen put in there from new. Now there are some brass versions of these available. From what I understand, they're not the best, and they can bend because they're a little bit softer, whereas these are a like for like replacement, I would say, and as good if not better than what was in there from the factory. New arm is now fitted. I'm about to reassemble the control unit. Light tube is still intact. So here we have the heater control valve in the engine bay. This is what opens and closes the valve, allowing warm coolant up into the heater matrix. Now these can get quite stiff, and they can probably be the cause, or certainly contribute to your control arm snapping. So this is what I use, a bit of WD-40 silicone lube spray. So you get a little squirt in behind there. And then while you've got your heater control cables disconnected, just work this valve backwards and forwards from the open to the closed position. Do that a few times. Let the silicone lube penetrate, and that should loosen it up, and then that'll make the operation a lot easier and should hopefully avoid any broken arms in the future. Now I would recommend putting some silicone on there probably every 6 months. So as you can see, the operation is nice and smooth thanks to that new arm. and lubricating the heater diverter valve. Much better. And that's thanks to Vinny at VW Base. I'll provide a link to his shop on eBay. I really do respect the people that take the time to manufacture these parts for the T4s or any classic vehicle. They're not available from Volkswagen. They never were. You could only ever buy this heater unit, this control unit, as a single piece. You couldn't buy replacement arms for it. And I think before Vinny put these together, nothing was available. So absolute respect for doing that. I think the T4 community really do appreciate that. I know I do. Okay, thanks for watching.